Hello, everybody, and welcome to the second episode of Low Tier Legends podcast. It's me, your host, Jake, and I will be trying to keep the show going.
Hi.
And
I
with
will
me,
be
as
doing my
always,
best to stop the show from going.
Wah! Where? Uh,
Every hero needs a good villain.
of course, yes. And that's why I decided to have you on, so
Yeah,
you could foil my plans.
exactly.
How have you been? We took a week off because we were
We did.
both fucking
Tired.
knackered.
Knackered. Yeah, it's a good word for it. I'm doing good. I've got this play tonight and then Friday and Saturday. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm also really looking forward to Sunday when it's over, though. I think I'm enjoying it a lot, and I will also enjoy having free time and getting rid of
That's
this
fair.
fucking mustache as well. I'm sick of it.
That's
Yeah.
valid.
How
For
about
me,
you?
I'm just happy that we're finally moved
Moved this
in.
down? Yeah, that's
We've
good.
got internet.
That's
Fucking
helpful.
finally. So I can record the podcast,
Yeah,
It certainly
yeah.
helps. And
Uh-huh.
just everything is slowly falling into place rather than
Nice.
being just pure chaos, which was last week.
Hmm.
So everything is falling in. In
Good.
game, I finally hit legend
Nice.
a couple days after our last episode
You had a
because
rough time of it.
did have a rough time. I mean, I might as well go into that now
Yeah,
because fucking hell, that was
he was
I
playing the
played
worst
I played
meta
Penis
deck of all
Paladin.
time. Venus
Uh,
Paladin, as I call it lovingly, sort of
yeah,
lovingly.
sort of
It's
lovingly. Yeah,
it's a shit deck. I do not understand how it's like. I do understand when I watch it be played, but and then I think about it for a second, and I'm like, how does this work? How is this
yeah.
good
How
in
does
any
this win any
capacity?
games ever?
In any game? Yeah,
Yeah. If you don't know, it's the Paladin deck where you run basically every form of way to cheat out fly maneuvers, and the rest of the deck is just one and two drops.
yeah.
And
So you
so
just play a bunch of really shit one drops and this fucking four drop, and hope to scam people with the four drop card, the shatter one,
exactly,
and
you
like
hope to
the
play flight
whole
maneuvers on four with like a couple of minions, and
yeah,
then
and then
you hope that wins you the
realistically the
game.
second one.
But absolute penis deck.
Yeah,
But it was
terrible.
it really wasn't when I lost that made me upset. It was the fact that I bounced up against what we call the last boss, right? The final boss,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
barrier to
the
legend. I
one to get to
bounced up
legend.
against the 1 million times,
Yeah, yeah.
and that was greatly frustrating.
I have been been chilling. I've been fucking just playing occasionally. I think I'm at rank like 2,500 at the moment or something like that. I did go up to like 7K, and then I just went on a win streak. I don't know what it is with Hunter. I mean, I feel like it's really insane against some decks and then pretty bad against
Your MMR is
some
so disgustingly higher than mine.
I think it's because I got to Legend so early, right? I got to Legend on like day two, and
Yeah,
so
but I'm
they were
like
like,
I'm like
"He's good, I
20,000 legend or
guess."
something right now,
Yeah, and I'm
and
like 20.
you're
I'm
like
2,500.
2,500. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it's just yeah, what can I say? I'm better than you.
damn, that you heard it here, folks.
Yeah. Oh, it's more like the deck I played was garbage. At least Phase Hunter has favorable matchups.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, so does Canis Paladin.
So does the Venus Paladin deck. But
Uh,
yeah, I mean, it's funny. It's just like, uh, what are the lose like? Hunter doesn't have any matchups that are like insta lose, but the closest that you get is Priest and Demon Hunter. Those two classes, whenever I see them, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have a rough game.
Yeah, because
I
priest
gotta
just
like win
heals
quickly. Priest
and
just heals. They play the 4 drop on 4, and then they play that fucking
eternal
3 mana
flame.
deal for all eternal flame, yeah. And
Yeah.
then just heal for infinite, and you're like, well, that's me out of the game.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
and Demon Hunter's pretty similar. They just out fucking scale you, honestly. Like they play that 6 drop Eternal Hold on 6 and play a big ass fucking demon, and you're like, well, I can't kill that, and it has taunt, so I just I lose, I
Yeah, and
guess.
there are some demons that just straight win you the game against aggro in
Yeah,
that deck. Like like the new one
heal,
that they put
life
out.
steal, make all minions attack this
Yeah, the
minion.
dog that makes you attack them and has life steal is crazy. Or the new one
Yeah.
that they made that's like Mal'Ganis 2,
Oh yeah,
where
yeah,
your
yeah.
hero is immune, and it's
Where
like,
it's immune
okay,
and you discover a demon or something.
it's
Yeah.
like, all right, sure,
All
man.
right. Well, it's neat. Yeah. My bad for existing, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
But like mage is fucking free unless they discover what is it? The fucking story of Amara when you just heal
Hmm.
to 40. If they manage to do that quickly enough, then you obviously insta lose. But most of the time they don't have time for that.
Most of the time
Um
they don't do that. Yeah.
yeah.
Moving on to update and news. There
Yeah.
really aren't that many.
Nope.
We had a winter championship. I don't know if you got the chance to watch any of it,
I
but
don't watch anything.
that's fair.
Especially not live streams. It's not my cup
I
of tea.
like to watch a little bit of Hearthstone esport because I like to just see what people are doing, and I
That
like
would be a
the
responsible
casters.
thing
But
for me to do as someone on a podcast talking about Hearthstone. However, I don't fucking got time for that. Fucking
that's fair.
don't think
You got a real
I
job.
got a
So
job.
true. I'm just sitting here pretending to think about things, and that's
Yeah, so
quote
real for
unquote my job. Uh,
that.
but we had this winter championship. It was Quan Wu that was the winner, with Gabby also securing a spot at World, which of course Worlds will be at BlizzCon this year, which is very exciting because that's the first in real life Worlds we've had in
A while.
8 years or something like that. Like
Yeah.
I think 2019 was the last one, or
Wow. Right.
2018 actually I think was the last one in real life.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be real fun, I think, to see a real life Worlds. I almost considered going to BlizzCon, but then I was like, I don't want to go to America.
Oh, yeah. America sounds
America
bad.
bad.
America bad. Hot
America
take.
hot
America
take, yeah.
bad.
Official stance.
Official stance of the low tier legend podcast.
As America
America
bad.
not good
At the moment at least.
at the
You know.
moment. Historically too.
Yeah, true, I guess. Historically also not the greatest, but
Yeah, they've had moments.
they've had their moments.
I
I
mean,
like
Britain's not caked in glory, really, in terms of its history. So
if you ignore all the raping and pillaging, we've
yeah,
got a
that's
pretty
fine.
cool
I can
history.
forgive the racism, but I draw the.
Yeah.
You can forgive the racism.
There's also been some battlegrounds changes since the new season launched.
They got rid of
Lantern
the
Lava,
lamp.
whatever, has been yoinked
Deleted
from
that
the
shit
game.
immediately.
Yeah, because it was
Oh
batshit
shit!
busted.
What a surprise! The card that is busted was busted. Who would have guessed? Fuck.
It's crazy.
Like,
Yeah,
hey guys, we
I
brought back Sorcerer's Apprentice as she was originally. Wait, what do you mean she's OP? Oh, what?
yeah,
I never would have
they do
guessed.
this. A place where you could have maybe played Sorcerer's Apprentice as she was, but you
Yeah.
certainly can't anymore. Is
Uh-huh.
as of today, Hearthstone has announced on Twitter and in a blog post that they are killing Twist. Uh,
Damn. To be honest, did not realize Twist was still a game mode. I can't lie.
exactly. Well, it wasn't. because
It
it's been
was
on
maintenance.
hiatus, like it's been locked
It's
away
on the
for
same
like six
thing.
months.
Yeah.
And so now they were like,
Eh,
yeah,
who gives a
we'll
fuck?
just fucking kill it.
Yeah. I mean, you know, is there anyone that's like, no, my twist decks? What am I gonna do?
I
I
think
don't.
it's more about the concept of them introducing these fucking game modes and then just killing them off immediately.
Yeah, it's
Is
a shame. I thought the twist thing was kind of cool when they first
yeah,
put it out. The
the
trouble was
idea
they
of
didn't.
it was a good idea, like a game
Yeah,
mode where you could change the rules up,
silly
like
stuff.
Tavern Brawl, but for long term.
Yeah,
Um,
Tavern Brawl but ranked or whatever. It's
yeah,
kind of fun.
Tavern Brawl, but ranked and long term was a good
Yeah,
idea. It was just
it's
they
just
did
that
not support that shit at
underdeveloped.
all.
Yeah, they just went here, have this. Oh, cool. What can we do with it? Not much. All right, bye. And then that was it forever.
Exactly. It's mercenaries. It's my goat duels.
Yep.
It's
It was Battlegrounds for a long time.
it was for a long time battlegrounds, and then they were like, hold on, people are
And then they were
playing
like,
the
"Wait,
fuck out of
this thing kind of
this.
cooks."
People are playing the fuck out of this.
Yeah,
We better support
let's
it.
just make that.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's actually
yeah,
do something about that. It's classic, also.
yeah. Classic. Uh,
Yeah. Uh,
Once again,
Arena.
Blizzard.
Sorry, I'm just thinking of things that are not developed anymore. Really,
Well, I
Just-
mean, Arena got that big update, right, with the underground and
yeah.
everything, but
Have they done anything since then?
they've done arena specific cards. That's something.
Wow, did they? I didn't even know that. Okay, but
That's something.
oh,
But
it's
yeah,
something.
I mean, it's I wouldn't say arena is the most polished experience and
No,
supported game mode. No, certainly
it's
not.
not. I've been playing some Arena recently. Let me tell you, it pisses me off. Arena's like a game mode that Arena's like an abusive game mode. I come back to it every once in a while, like this time it will be fun, and then I play around, and I'm like, man, that was the most miserable 5 games of Hearthstone I've played all month. Let me queue
Damn.
up again. Like,
Let
let
me
me try
queue
it
up
again.
again.
Let me buy another fucking 300 gold
Let
just
me
to go
spend
1 and
another
3.
300 gold on
Yeah,
nothing. Yeah.
on 2 packs because fucking the problem with the moment is uh if you don't get Death Knight, you lose because Death Knight. I saw like I played one run. I went 1 and 3, and I lost to 3 Death Knights. And it was just like,
Damn.
bruh, what the fuck?
That's fucked up.
Anyway, sorry, mini rant over.
I
Go
mean,
get
that's what
fuck
we're
up,
here
dude.
for, right? It's just a
Yeah,
rant
to rant.
about to rant.
Um,
Uh,
Nothing. Is this entertaining?
is
Is
this
this
something?
anything? Is
Is
this
this
anything?
anything? Yeah.
Uh,
I speaking of ranting,
hmm.
because we had a little rant last time about shaman, or you had a little rant
I
about shaman.
did.
Uh,
Yes, I had a
and
bit
so,
of a rant against Shaman.
and so I thought it'd be a funny
Uh-huh.
if we took the classes of Hearthstone
Okay.
and just shared our feelings about
Oh, on all of them? Oh,
yeah.
fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Can we do a tier list?
Oh God.
I'm autistic. I love a tier list.
All right, so we have I have this little idea of where we're gonna talk about each class, and you
Yeah, this
suggested
is
a
what.
tier list
Yeah, I love
because
a tier list.
we love
I'm
a tier
autistic.
list. That yeah, that too, I suppose. But we love a tier list,
This isn't a tier list of how good each class is, to be clear. This is a tier list of how much we like the class.
certainly. Because what do we know about competitive
Oh,
strength?
it's fucking. I mean,
Fuck all.
I have some knowledge of the history of which classes have been good when. I just don't give a fuck about putting that in a tier list. Get Firebat to do that tier list when he fucking like. I'm here to
True.
give my opinion, and my opinion is
What's
very
your
relevant.
opinion on Priest starting
Breathe
off?
is a boring, but a necessary evil. It's not the most boring class, I'll tell you that for free. But
We'll
it's
put
not a
it
fun
in
class.
C
I think
tier.
C. It's like they've got some cool things. I think aggro priest honestly is like one of the most interesting
So
aggro decks. Like, not
I
the let me be clear. Let me be clear.
let me be
Not
clear.
the aggro priest that was fucking the newest one with the Protoss cards. That deck was boring. That deck was so fucking boring.
True.
But the aggro priest with
Like
the
Shadow
Anduin,
Priest back in the
yeah,
day.
yeah,
Yeah.
Shadow Priest. That deck was cool as hell.
Shadow Priest does fuck. I agree
Yeah,
with you. However, I'm the type of player that
you don't like aggro.
well, I don't necessarily dislike aggro, but what I do like is shit like Rest Priest
Uh-huh.
and uh being an annoying asshole.
Yeah. So the priest
So
is the class for you then.
Priest is the class to me, exactly. So
How would are we doing an aggregate or are we just basing? I mean, if we're basing this off your opinions, then put bump that shit up. It's your
yeah,
time to shine,
well, it's
brother.
our tier list together, right? So
Yeah, I guess so. I would put it like C.
yeah, and I would
So I'm
probably
assuming you
put
put it like
Priest as
A.
like a high B, low A tier. So we'll
Fine.
just slam it
B
in B.
works. Yeah. All right.
Death Knight.
Uh, make an F tier and put it there. Fuck Death Knight, dude. Worst class they've added. I mean, it's only out of two, to be fair. But I hate Death Knight with a passion. Death Knight is just three other classes that are all better than the classes they're based off. Green Death Knight is just aggro token druid. Blue Death Knight is just freeze mage, and Red Death Knight is just control warrior, and it's better than any of those fucking archetypes. It's just fucking the only time Death Knight was remotely close to interesting was the Rainbow deck, and that deck sucked ass. Hence why they've never tried it again. This fucking. Uh, yeah, Death Knight pisses me off.
And I
It's
completely agree. Death Knight is doo doo dog water, and Death
This is a
Knight.
Death Knight hater
This is a
household, dude.
Death Knight hater podcast.
Fuck
Absolutely.
you.
Fuck you, Death Knight.
Fuck you, Arthas. You should have stayed on the fucking frozen throne.
I'm
Not come to
glad
the
you got your
tavern.
soul sucked out or whatever happened in
Yeah,
the
whatever
newest
fucking happened
expansion.
in that shit in the fucking I don't
Whatever
know.
happened. Something like that.
Something
Uh
like that.
yeah, fuck you, Arthas.
Fuck you,
Fuck Death
Arthas.
Knights. And
Fuck Death.
they're boring to play and they're boring, extremely boring to play against. All right.
Anyway, Warrior.
Warrior.
um Warrior's kind of like priest in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
Obviously, their
except
hero
I
power is very similar.
except I don't think they're as fun.
Yeah, I'd agree, honestly, because I think aggro warrior. I mean, it's just pirates, and pirate warrior has been different levels of fucking annoying throughout
And
its
now we've got
scope
like Dragon
existence.
Warrior. But
Oh, don't get me fucking started on the 4 mana 6/8. That's just always a 4 mana 6/8,
yeah,
and they somehow thought that was fine. Hey, you know the 4 mana 7/7 that's technically a 6 mana 7/7 because of the overload? What if we took away the overload and just added one to its health so
and
it
added
does
elusive.
better with and added elusive so it can't be targeted by anything? That seems like a fair fucking card. Oh yeah, and they also get 5 mana 6/6s that deal 5 and heal 5. Oh, this is a fine design for an archetype. Oh, but it's fucking but it's a catch. It's not just a 5 mana 6/6 that deals 5 and heals 5 because you had to have a dragon in your hand. Oh fuck, that's such a difficult thing for Dragon Warrior to do. Shit, man. How am I gonna get a dragon in my hand at any point in this fucking game? Fuck. I hate this archetype.
yeah, Dragon Warrior honestly is such a boring fucking aggro deck because it's just like
Yeah.
it's Murloc Shaman but less interesting.
Yeah, that's a great way of putting it.
it's
It's, it's just fucking boring. You just put in all the things that say dragon or deal damage, and then you hit them in the face and they die. Which, oh, that's every aggro archetype. At least there's fucking choices you have to make sometimes. At least in Face Hunter, I have to pick which one drop to play, or whether to play fucking Sylvanas or like the 3 drop that buffs your one drops, the Neri the fucking guy. At least in the
Official
Paladin
title.
one, Neri the fucking guy, her official name. At least in the stupid Paladin deck, you gotta like position your hand to get the 4 drop to unshatter. Dragon fucking warriors just like, oh, I have the perfect curve every game, and then if like it's not even like if you get to late game you win, because if you get to late game I play Grom and hit you for 14. Fuck you.
Yep.
Die in a hole.
D tier because F is
D
reserved
tier.
for Death Knight,
Yeah. And also, by the way, we didn't even touch on Control Warrior, which has been the
which
most
is
hated
just
deck in the game
Honk Shua.
forever. Yeah, literally snoozer tier.
Uh,
Warlock.
moving on to Warlock.
Warlock's a great class, honestly. It's up there with one
Warlock
of the best.
is a scrungly ass class.
It's a
Like
strong ass class. I love Warlock. I think the hero power is the best in the
in the
game,
game, for
and also the
sure.
most interesting in the game by a long shot.
Because drawing
Uh,
cards is good in card
Drawing
games. Who would
cards is
have fucking
busted.
thought?
But it's not
Uh,
as simple as just like, and it's not like an auto win just having that hero power because you take damage, which against aggro is rough. There's stuff to think
yeah,
about. Uh, it's like
but
a lot of the time with hero powers, it's like the last thing you want to be doing. Whereas with Warlock, there's a genuine choice sometimes where it's like, do I want to play a card or do I just want a hero power? And sometimes
yeah,
you go, no, I just want a hero power because it's
and
good.
and with Warlock, there's the genuine consideration as well of, do I want to play my hand currently, or do I want to tap first to see if I draw the perfect
If I get
card?
something better, yeah. Yeah. There's
Yeah,
also like there's very few annoying Warlock archetype. I mean, Warlock sucks at the moment because it's just Egg Warlock, and Egg Warlock is penis. You just play Warrior instead. But
yeah,
I think Warlock more than any class has had some really fun archetypes. I mean, Q Block was everywhere, but seemed like a pretty fun deck to play. You had to think quite a bit.
yeah.
I know
Defile is like
Zoo.
one of the coolest cards of all time, and
Yeah, Defile is an insanely cool card. Zoolock is like a good aggro deck because you have to think about, well, am I tapping this turn or do I need to like push out my whole hand first before I start tapping? Like, you still have to think about things. I think discard Warlocks, obviously it's
it's
fucking insane right now,
in
but it's
Wild.
been like
Yeah,
in Wild, yeah, but it's like I discard in Hearthstone annoys me because only now have they realized, oh, you could just choose the discard,
well,
and
they
that's
didn't have
it.
the
Should have been.
they
They
didn't
didn't have the
have the
capacity,
technology.
but they did though. Like, there's no fucking way they didn't. They couldn't have done something like this 10 years ago. But anyway, not the point. The point is discard, I think, is a cool mechanic. It's a fun mechanic. It plays again on the like sacrificing thing where it's like, well, do I want to lose this card to play a really good card? And I don't know. I just like Warlock a lot. I think Warlock
Yeah,
might be
I
S
think
tier, honestly.
I. It's tough because I agree with you on many fronts, but like I don't love playing Warlock. When I'm playing Warlock,
That's
I'm
fair.
like, this is fun, but I'd rather be playing some
See,
of
I
the
like
other
playing Warlock.
classes.
I played the shit out of some Reform Warlock last expansion. I loved that deck.
Yeah,
Um,
Reform Warlock was great.
it's no
Questionable
longer
deck
viable
now.
at all. It's like a 30% win rate deck. Don't try and play with Farm Warlock. I did try it. It's not viable.
But
Yeah, if you don't like, we can put it in
I
A.
we I'll put it in S because I don't have any good argument for like
Why it
disliking it.
shouldn't be. Yeah. Demon Hunter.
Demon Hunter.
Demon Hunter's fine. And the way Raren feels about Demon Hunter is the way I feel about Death Knight.
Yeah.
But I think Demon Hunter is like aggressively fine. It was busted on day one. Don't get me wrong.
Sure.
On day one, it was gross. It was absolutely disgusting. But now it's just like fine. It's just it's been solid for like 2 years or whatever.
There's been
Um,
some really interesting Demon Hunter archetypes. I think
yeah.
not
Was it
location,
Il'gynoth?
what's it called? Relic Demon Hunter is
Yeah,
probably my
Relic Demon
top
Hunter
three
is a fair
decks
pick.
like of all time. I loved
That was a
Relic
really
Demon
fun pick.
Hunter.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was so fun. And like
Big Demon Hunter has
I
been like
Big Demon
fringe
Hunter is
playable for a long
really
time.
really cool archetype. I think
Yeah.
if we're taking a broader scope and going like top 10 decks or something, Fell Demon
Uh,
Hunter,
yeah, I
with
like
what's
that.
his name, Jace Darkweaver, like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was,
yeah.
and then that was an awesome deck. That was like it
Yeah.
was basically Shudderwock but for Fell, right?
Yeah,
So
that's true.
I loved that deck. That was so much
I also,
fun.
I loved, Il'gynoth, you know, the
Yeah, the
the
Il'gynoth deck,
lifesteal
like,
pierce damage
which
guy.
was really
That's
fun to watch the pros play because
yeah,
there was so much thinking you had to do in that deck
thinking.
of when do you use your life steal to stay alive versus to kill them with
Yeah,
Il'gynoth, right?
yeah,
Um,
definitely.
so
I'd say B.
I think personally I would give it an A, but I'm okay with giving it a B. Both Bs.
I'm fine with yeah, well, let's say top B for now, we can always move it.
Yeah.
Mage
Mage. I
is
love
a class.
Mage.
Yeah, I don't love Mage, but I don't hate Mage. I don't know if there's many people who do hate Mage. Mage has just been a very solid class all round, like since
I think to
forever.
me, Hearthstone is at its best in two ways. One is the like hyper think like struggle to wring out every inch of value against
Yeah,
control versus control, like
that's my
really
kind of. I love that
that's
kind of
one
play.
part of Hearthstone that I find amazing. Another part of Hearthstone that I find incredible is the this is such a fucking
But
shit fiesta. Like
yeah,
RNG to the wall.
just throw
Every
everything at the
every card
fucking.
generates a card which generates a card which
Yeah.
which has the
uh,
word random on it. Like
yeah,
I that's part of the Hearthstone that I love is the complete degenerate shenanigan Hearthstone, and Mage is like one of the top classes for degenerate
yeah,
randomness.
it sure is.
I mean, I'll never forget as a viewer watching Pavel generate fucking polymorph back
Yeah,
then,
that was gross.
and being like,
Oh,
digital card game, holy.
holy fair
Because
card
that's
game.
part of Hearthstone's charm is you can only do the kinds of shit that Mage can do in a digital card game, right?
Yeah,
You can't have X generates X generates X
yeah, you can't
discovers
have card.
X.
Well, I guess you can't have like the first quest they had, you know?
Yeah, but it's like just a
The-
random spell from the entire game gets cast, and
yeah,
it's like, yeah, why not? You know,
yeah, sure,
sure,
man.
man. Um, so like I would put Mage in S, but I'm okay with
I
it
would
being an
put it
A.
A, I think. I think it's really good. There's not many mage archetypes that I think are disgusting or like bad or anything. Uh except except for my incredible beast mage.
Yeah, of course, the
My
legendary Beast
patent
Mage.
bird. Yeah, but no, I think mage on the whole is just like really good, you know. I always liked Secret Mage. You know, what was his name?
Oh,
Sage?
don't say that to Glib.
Not the OG Secret Mage. I like the newer Secret Mage with it
Yeah,
was the
Sage
Dark Moon
Dark Moon
card
or
one,
whatever.
Sage Dark Moon, yeah, where you just draw a bunch of fucking cards. I really like that deck.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, no, I think Mage is good.
secrets are such an interesting part of the game because like they suck to play against, but
Yeah, they're
it's
really fun
uh
to
it's
do.
really fun to like put up a secret and be like, now you have to fucking
Ah,
sit there
you
and
fucking figure out what cards I've got.
figure out what card I'm running,
What are
idiot.
you playing around, dumbass? Oh, you
Exactly.
played around Counterspell. Oh, well, you didn't play around my Flame Ward, you fucking aggro deck.
uh, bring Ice Block back to core. You won't.
No, no, don't do that. Oh my god, I remember the time where you tortured me with Solid Alibi Mage. He had Solid Alibi up for I think 10 turns in a row. I
uh,
wanted to kill him in real life. I was so mad.
it was so funny.
It wasn't for me. I needed it.
uh,
Uh, oh, that's a shame. We got Druid up next.
we do have Druid up
Um,
next, and Druid, I
I
don't
would
have
love to
many
put
things to say
Druid.
about.
Oh well, let me take the floor. I would love to put Druid in F tier because I fucking hate Druid. Druid, I don't know what it is about Druid. I think Druid is sucking CEO Blizzard's cock behind the scenes or something because they fucking love this class and I hate this class, dude. They have always had everything ever given to them on a silver fucking platter. They are always the best control deck and a solid aggro deck and a good mid-range deck. When they first started, they had an aggro deck with a combo finisher. They've always had access to ramp, which is the most busted fucking thing in the entire game, other than possibly card draw, but that's a universal one. You know, anytime that when Wild Growth was at 2, it saw play. Anytime when Nourish was in the game, it saw play. Anytime they print a ramp spell, it saw play. Because turns out getting mana for free is insane. Like they just
don't get
fucking so
me
every druid
don't get me
deck.
started on New Heights from
Yeah. Fuck
last
New
year.
Heights. Fuck Overgrowth. Fuck Lightning Bloom when it was or when it was pre nerf. All of that shit was
Yeah.
ridiculous. Like, and they've always had the most insane cards. Like they had access to Ultimate Infestation. Ridiculous card. Fucking Spreading Plague. Fucking they had that combo deck. What was it? The mouth Togwaggle
Oh yeah,
uh,
Togwaggle Druid
yeah,
with
Togwaggle Druid with
with the
the fucking
stick or whatever
Azalina.
it's called.
Is this the stick that they've nerfed now, thankfully. They've fucking there has been no point in Hearthstone history where Token Druid hasn't been a viable way to like get to legend. It's just always solid. Is it always busted? No, but it's always there,
And
just being a
recently,
little fucking annoying. And also recently, good point. Thank you for that. I'm going to steal your thunder there. Yeah. Also recently, it had a fucking 90% play rate and a 60% win rate with the fucking Imbue Druid. And also Token Druid was just there as the second best deck because the only way to beat Druid is to play Druid. Fuck, man, I hate druids so much. They're always just doing the grossest shit you can think of and getting away with it because they're Blizzard's precious little kitten. Fucking oh, druid, it's fine that you have access to all of the card draw and all of the ramp and all of the strongest minions and all of the best spells. It's fine because you're my little Pookie Bear. Fucking
the concept of
ah.
mana ramp being a core part of your class identity is insane.
It's ridiculous. And I'm glad they've started printing mana ramp that other classes have access to.
And I'm
That
glad
like
they've toned down Druid's mana ramp over
that
the.
too, yes. Yeah.
Uh,
If you're gonna have mana ramp in the game, all the classes should have a chance to do it.
yeah, I like the new mana ramp. They have the Triad. That's like if you spend four
Yeah.
mana, get a mana
At least
crystal.
you have to think about that
You
one a
have to be
little.
like, do I want to play it now or do I want to wait and
Yeah.
give? Yeah, it's that's a fine ramp card.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
yeah, as you've mentioned, there have been not fine ramp cards in
Very
the
not
past.
fine. Yeah, very not fine ramp cards. Also, like Druid's whole identity is cheating. Like,
Yes,
remember Anubrakan? that was a card that existed. They just were
Uh,
like, yeah, that's fine for ages, and then they finally nerfed it, and it's still saw play because it's just you cheat. You, Battle
yeah.
Cry cheat at the game. That's Drew's whole fucking thing.
And
It's
one could argue like, oh, but Warlock also cheats because they pay health instead of mana, but
that's
that's not
come
the
on,
same.
come on, man. Be so fucking for real right now.
I'm
Like,
just getting ahead of the
yeah.
allegations.
I don't give a fuck about the allegations. If anyone tries to tell me I'm wrong about this, then I will see their ass in court. It's not true, but I am right about this. Fuck Druid.
Fuck
Put it,
Druid F
I would
tier.
put it genuinely below Death Knight. I hate it that much.
Damn,
It
that's
fucking,
crazy.
it just pisses me off. Whenever I see a Druid, I'm like, I know what you are. What
Speaking
you are is boring.
speaking of
Sorry.
classes that piss me off,
Oh, Hunter, really? I like Hunter a lot.
I think Hunter is so fucking boring. I the only times I've been interested in Hunter in the entirety of Hearthstone has been fucking Deathstalker Rexar with
Yeah, that was a fun
Creator
one.
Zombies. That's the
Yeah.
only time I've been like, let me play some Hunter real quick. Uh like
I love
I
Hunter.
I
This is
I
the
think
first time we're gonna disagree.
I played other Hunter decks, just because they were good at the time, but I've
Yeah.
always been bored by the class. I
Yeah.
because
See
I'm
that?
like, I don't care for beasts.
Yeah.
I don't care for fucking hitting my opponent in the face. I,
See, that's
I,
I do. I like hitting my opponent in the
I
face. I think it's
actually,
pretty fun.
I'll give it one more deck. Actually, Spell Hunter from Kobolds and Catacombs was fun.
Yeah.
That was a cool deck.
That was a
But
fun deck.
I don't know. I just Hunter is like the Unga Bunga class, and I don't
That's why I
care
like
for it.
him. I like Hunter. I think Hunter's been fine. I mean, I don't think it's like the best
No, I
class,
don't think it's
but
busted like Druid. I just think it's
no,
boring.
that's fair. I don't. I like quite a few guys. I like Death Rattle Hunter quite a lot. I thought that was a cool deck. Obviously Deathstalker Rexar is one of the most fun cards to play that they've ever made, I think. Not a fun card to fight against, but fun to play. Um I think that's why they're doing like zombies shit now, because they realized, oh, that's just kind of a fun mechanic, is stitching
Yeah.
stuff together. Um, I think that aggro hunter definitely can be a little bit baby easy piss mode. I think this newest one isn't, for what it's worth. I think there's actually some decisions you have to make with the new, the
The
Tolvir
12-year Hunter,
hunter.
yeah.
Um, I think it's pretty cool. I mean, it's the only deck I'm playing currently, so I'm a
I don't
little
know. The
biased.
fact that 12-year says parentheses at enemies, and so it's like, oh, any spell I
Yeah,
generate from my little
yeah,
Murloc or my fucking other guy, like any spell
yeah.
that targets, it doesn't matter that I have a full board because it won't be targeting my board, it'll be targeting your face. It's like,
That has,
okay,
to
fuck
be
you.
fair, that has fucked me in the past because I've had to play Flash Heal from the Tortolan guy, and then
Yeah.
it targets their face, and I'm like, well, that's a damn shame.
uh,
There are definitely cases where it like gets a. That's why I, if I could cut any one card, I would cut the Tortolan card, which is insane thing for me to say. I recognize because it's one of the highest drawn win rate cards in the deck, uh, at least on one in the mulligan.
yeah.
But man, the rate of variance is rough. It feels like, I guess, like on average, it's probably going to get you a lot of value, and on average, it does. But there's definitely cases where like you play it and you get like the 2 mana or 1 mana 2/2 restore 3 health to both heroes, and you're like, well, I can't play that because if that comes back in my Tolvir, I'm crying. So
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It's a weird card for sure. Sorry, I've just realized, complete tangent, not relevant to the what we were talking about at all. Point is, I like Hunter. but Jake doesn't.
Yeah,
So this is the
I'm
first time
willing
I've
to
been.
compromise and put it in B because priest is also in B, and you
Okay,
don't like priest.
deal.
Uh,
That's a deal.
but
That
if
is
it
a
were
deal.
me, it would go next to warrior.
Okay, wow, that is a big fucking change. Yeah, because I'd probably put it just under mage.
Hmm. Now here's something we can
Shaman,
agree on.
our scrungly bungly class.
Us absolute
we
scrungus class.
we both love Shaman despite all of its faults, and there are so many.
There are so many.
There's
I
so many.
I remember my first ever legend was with
Yeah,
shaman. It
I think
was
mine was Murloc Shaman.
I was on like family vacation playing on my laptop that I had of course brought uh and I was playing like some I don't know some shaman with I remember specifically bloodlust in it.
Yeah, it's on aggro deck.
So well I think like a mid-range deck, but
Tempo-y, mid-range,
temporary
aggro-ish.
mid-range shaman.
Yeah, yeah,
But so some sort of tempo mid-range shaman
yeah.
uh and I just remember playing Bloodlust, going all face, winning and seeing the legend symbol and yelling and my mom being like, what the fuck are you yelling about? What is my
Wow.
dumbass son yelling about?
It was my chud son yelling about.
What is my chud
That's
son
cool.
yelling? But I
I think
love
I also got
Shaman.
Legend for the first time with Shaman because I got it with Murloc Shaman back in the one with the underbelly angler.
Yeah, that was a
I
great
loved
iteration.
I fucking Underbelly Angler is one of my favorite cards of all time. I'm not even fucking kidding. I love that card so
Underbelly
much.
Angler plus Scargill was such a fun
Yeah. Such a fun
combo.
deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I played pure Murloc Shaman for a long time.
I
I
also
really
think
enjoyed that
Shaman
deck.
has had like some of the most fun versions of people's overall mechanics. Like
Yeah.
quests. I think Shaman has
Yeah.
some of the coolest
Shaman
quests.
had the best quest. I mean, Murloc Shaman wasn't that interesting, but
But it
the
was
Battle
like
Cry quest
it
was
was an art
goated.
it wasn't that interesting, but it was like a defining archetype, right? Like it was
Yeah.
and the
It
Battlecry
made
quest was
Murloc
amazing.
Battle Cry Shaman quest is one of my
And the
favorite
new
quests.
one was penis, but it was at least interesting compared to some of the other ones.
True. It pissed me
Uh
off because of I mean, we went on this tangent last time. The
yeah,
whole shaman doesn't know what shaman wants thing.
yes. But
But
shaman
yeah, no, I love shaman.
I love shaman. I'm currently playing because I'm whenever I get to legend I just play penis decks all day, right?
Yeah,
Uh
yeah, yeah.
and I'm currently playing an imbue uh like Herald Sham.
Wow, that
And
sounds bad.
it's so
What
bad.
even is the shaman imbue? I don't even think I've ever seen
The
it.
Shaman Imbue is transform a friendly minion into one that costs one more with each imbue,
Oh
giving it
wow,
one.
that's that's bad. Why are you doing that to yourself, man?
Because it's hella fun. It's so much
Okay.
fun. Um, and I'm running some absolute dog water cards in that
Dog
deck,
shit
but
cards. Yeah, I'm
uh,
sure. I'm
it's
fucking sure.
it's so much fun. Yeah, I'm assuming you're okay with an S tier sham.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. Yes, I'm definitely okay with it in S tier. I'm wondering, is it better or worse than Warlock overall?
Hmm. We'll
I
put it
like
there for
Warlock.
now, I think.
I know you prefer. Yeah, we'll put it there for now. We can remove it or
We can
retool
rearrange
it.
it. Yeah.
Paladin. Paladin is boring.
Paladin is mid.
Paladin's so mid. It's like the middest class. It always has
It's
been.
the
It's
only C
so
tier class.
yeah, I think it is because like I feel like that's all we have to say is like it's the only C tier class and just move on because it's so fucking like there's nothing to talk about, man, with Paladin. It's just like
There's been a few interesting paladin decks throughout the
very
years,
few and far
but
between.
they've been few and far. I remember Countess Paladin. That was fun.
Yeah, I mean Shivala Paladin, that was a cool deck.
Yeah, I mean, Holy
Okay.
Wrath Paladin was a menace
Holy
in Wild.
yeah. Um,
Uh,
but for the most part, Paladin's just like boring. Like you play Murloc Paladin, and you're like, wow, this deck is not interesting,
yeah, I
especially with the
hated
quest.
Galakadev when it came out
Yeah,
because
me too.
it was just everywhere and
Yeah,
so annoying.
it was. It wasn't like yeah, it was. It wasn't even I think that strong. It was strong, but it wasn't like the most busted thing ever. It was just annoying. Like
And it was
they had infinite
everywhere.
shit. And it was everywhere, yeah. A bit like Imbue Druid, except Imbue Druid was that strong.
Yeah. Uh,
um, yeah, I don't know. Just, yeah, let's just move on. Fuck
let's
you, Paladin.
move on.
You're not as
Moving
bad
on
as some of the
to
other ones.
Rogue.
Rogue.
Rogue,
Uh,
Rogue, Rogue.
Rogue is a tough one. I love Rogue, but I also kind of hate Rogue. Uh,
I think Rogue has uh kind of not as bad as Shaman, don't get me wrong.
yeah,
But I think Rogue has a little bit of identity crisis
I think so
where
as well.
there's a
I think their
lot of Rogue
identity
archetypes.
Yeah, I think for the longest time, Rogue's identity was Shadow Step
Yeah.
only. And now it's gone, and Blizzard are going, oh shit, now what do we do?
Now what do we do? Burgle, generate,
Burgle? Yeah, like there's been Death Rattle Rogue,
this
there's been like fucking
stealth rogue, there's been
Pirate Rogue,
pirate
Stealth
rogue,
Rogue, Secret Rogue,
weapon rogue. Like
Weapon Rogue. Yeah, there's been a lot of weird rogue archetypes over the years.
rogue is
And
rogue
a lot
is,
of them have
but
been
at least I
bad.
will say this: rogue is at least interesting always.
Yes.
I,
Yeah, there's
I've
always
never
something.
I've never had a rogue deck be in the meta and be like this fucking shit again. It's
Yeah, I
like
mean, even the Imbue Rogue that we're seeing a lot of now, it's like everywhere on ladder, I feel like. I'm not mad when I run into it. I'm like, okay, this will
no,
be
it's
a
interesting.
silly game. I mean, I'm slightly mad at the moment just because every rogue matchup seems to be decided by whether they have prep into that fucking 2-drop. That's the only
True.
thing I will say. But that's recency bias.
Flashback
In
is kind
general,
of
it's
a
not that
is
bad.
nuts card.
Flashback is a fucking card that exists.
Flashback is kind of nuts, yeah.
Yeah. But that's,
But
there's worse things.
I quite like Rogue. I think it's a very
Yeah, I
interesting
like it.
class.
I'd say Rogue's A tier probably.
I would say so too. All right, is this where we're ending the list? Oh,
I
there we
think
go.
Shaman could be
I
higher
think
than
Shaman
Warlock.
could be above Warlock, but
Yeah. All right, that's our list.
that's the
That's
list. That's the
definitive
definitive tier
no tier
list.
legend list.
We are always correct.
Yeah. If you try to question any of these picks,
You're wrong.
good luck. In the good luck. That's
Good luck, buddy. You'll end
good
up
luck,
like
buddy.
Twist.
Dead.
For legal reasons, we're not threatening. Any,
It's a joke.
uh,
Take a joke,
take a
idiots.
joke, liberal.
Liberals. Yeah,
Uh,
I'm happy with this list.
I too am happy with this tier list. Just gonna save the image,
Cool.
uh, just so we have it and can post it somewhere.
That's good.
But yeah, I think that's everything I had prepared today. My computer is kind
Cool.
of dying.
Oh no, that's not good.
Uh,
Let's sign
so
off quickly before your computer dies for real.
yes. So thank you so much for being with me here for another episode,
Happy to be here as always.
and it'll be fun to see if we can manage to do 2 weeks in a row
Yay!
for
We'll do
next
our
week.
best.
We'll do our best, and that really, what else can anyone
What else
ask of
can you
us?
do? Yeah. It's not like we have fucking shareholders breathing down our necks or anything, so
Not yet.
not yet.
Wait
Yeah,
until this
low
baby
tier
goes
legend.
LLC.
Uh-huh. Yeah, oh god. Low tier legend LLC.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Until that time.
until that time, that'll be us signing off. Thank you very much for listening, and we will see you next week, ideally.
Bye.